When tragedy is unfolding, someone you love is suffering, or every option appears beyond your reach, the body can enter a state of helplessness. Today, we are not going to force hope, pretend everything's okay. We are simply going to acknowledge what is true and use tapping to support the part of you carrying all this in this moment. Hi, I'm Pooja and founder of Maitreyi Holistic Healing. And today, in my letter H in my A to Z tapping series, we're gonna look at this video. H is for helplessness, and helplessness can sometimes slowly begin to feel like hopelessness. Helplessness says, I can't do anything about this situation. Hopelessness says, I don't think anything about the situation will change. The recent flash floods in Himalayas has left many people grieving, waiting for news, and watch things unfold without knowing how to help, how to proceed, which direction to go to. You may not have undergone this exact same situation, but there can be moments in your life where this memory or this can awaken different areas where you felt helpless, with no control, no answer, no clear direction. Before we begin, if you're directly affected by emergency, please seek to prioritize your physical safety, seek practical support. This tapping practice is in no way a replacement for emergency assistance, medical care, or mental health support. I just want to say one thing. Helplessness does not always look like crying. It may feel like numbness, heaviness, exhaustion, agitation, or the inability to stop checking for updates. You may repeatedly ask, what can I do? While still feeling nothing you do will ever be enough. You may even feel guilty for feeling safe when somebody else is suffering. If that is happening, I want you to hear this. Your emotional response does not mean you're weak, uncaring, or broken. It may simply mean that your system is too trying to process something that's too large for it to hold all at once. We can all not control what's happening around us, but we can control how to support the body while experiencing this. Before we tap, I just want to walk you through a simple grounding exercise. You might be sitting on a chair or anywhere, but your feet might be falling, touching the floor. As your feet touches the floor, I want you to notice how does the texture of the floor feel? Is it hot? Is it cold? Take a second, take a minute to feel that. Bring your awareness to your feet, to your toes, your heel. Now gentle breath in while keeping your focus on your feet and gentle breath out. Okay. Now we are going to start the tapping sequence. As usual, what I want you to do is rate it however helpless you feel from a scale of 0 to 10 and then begin. Focus on a situation that is where you're feeling helpless or hopeless. Okay? Side of the hand. You know the drill. Even though I feel helpless that I cannot do anything about the situation and it feels totally out of control, I accept this is where I am. Even though the situation feels helpless and totally out of control, and I feel like I can't do anything about it, this is where I am. Even though I feel helpless and totally out of control, I accept this is where I am. I feel helpless about the situation and it feels totally out of control. I don't know what to do about it, and that makes me feel helpless and scary. I feel helpless that I can't do anything about it, and I also feel hopeless. Gentle breath in and out. Take a second, close your eyes, place your hands on your lap, gently breathe in and out. And as you do, notice on a scale of 0 to 10, how helpless do you feel? Has it gone up? Has it gone down? Either ways, it's okay. If it's gone up, it means there's a lot more intensity and charge. If it's gone down, it's better. You can pause and keep repeating this tapping sequence. If it remains the same, then it means we need to do some deeper work. Now that you have finished, what I really want you to do is feel if any part of your body reacts when you say, I feel helpless. That is your indication. We store our emotions in our body, and sometimes when there's no resonance, we know it has released. And sometimes when we don't react to the same triggers anymore in the same way, we know it has released. What is the one thing about the situation that feels out of control right now? Write it in a piece of paper. You don't have to tell anyone. And then ask, what is the one small action that I can take which is still within my reach? This might be checking in on someone, asking for support from a friend, calling someone, providing relief through a verified organization, or simply allowing your body to rest without feeling guilty. Acceptance does not mean you are approving of what happened. It means recognizing what feels true for you in this moment so you can respond from steadiness rather than being consumed by what you cannot control. If this practice helped you in any way to find steadiness, calm, and return to your life when it feels beyond control, I want you to come back and save this. And I also want you to share this with someone who might really resonate and benefit from this video. But don't pressure anyone to release or process before they are ready. It can backfire. Subscribe to the rest of my A to Z tapping series, and if you would like to have simple regulation techniques each week, you can join the Inner Circle, a free WhatsApp circle. The link is in the bio. Until next time, please remember, you may not be able to control the situation, but you can compassionately support yourself by how you show up, how you respond, how you live through it. So, one creative choice is that tapping is not going to creative choice or creative solutions, it's not going to remove the helplessness, but it can reduce the intensity. And when something is not so intense, it gives you the options to look at other solutions. That's what tapping does without forcing a positive outcome. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.